Well, I'm curious because your particular experience coming home from Vietnam in 1968 in April and May, that was, 55 years ago now. Dr. King had just been assassinated. You were dealing with a lot of mental health problems from the war. What did you wish would have been available to you in 1968 that, is available to veterans now? What do you think would have helped?
I think the most important thing that would have been of help to me as a veteran coming home alone would be some outreach to me. That is, say they recognize the fact that I've arrived back and survived the war, and they should look for me, see what I need, what my needs are, and then we move on from there. But that didn't happen. You see, I had to engage the city of Washington D.C. You see, and after doing so, of course, they recommended me to for a job at the post office and also be a police officer. And already you know that story. But nevertheless, my point is that that's what they should. They need a very strong outreach program that acknowledge veterans and their families and dependents. And they need to acknowledge them without having a veteran having an advocate, veterans having an advocate to raise all these issues. It's not the responsibility of the veterans. It's not my responsibility. I'm doing it because that's what I do. I help folk. I'm an advocate, a legal advocate. And so therefore these politicians, they likewise should have at least a basic understanding that we was in a war called Vietnam War, and some of our soldiers are coming home. You see, but we all gave some, but some gave it all, and that's what we want to be able to recognize those people, and that's the job of every city in the United States to recognize their veterans, without the veterans have to go find them and beg for some assistance. It's unbelievable how the United States treats its veterans, and maybe the broad-based United States have some very strong programs and advocate for veterans and love their veterans. But on the city level, county level, there's a whole different dynamic. And a good example is the city of Philadelphia, the biggest city, most populated city in the state of Pennsylvania, without a Veterans Affairs Office.